Hi, my name's Chad Williams, and today we're going to make a professional bar plot with error bars. So let's start off by making some data. So plot underscore data equals, and we're going to use data frame here. We're going to say our values, we're going to have two different groups. So we're going to have our norm for the first group of 10 people with a mean of 10 and a standard deviation of 2. And then for our second group, we're going to have 10 people, mean of 15, and a standard deviation of 2 as well. Then we're going to need our group IDs. So we're going to say, we're going to repeat the first group 10 times because we have 10 people. We're going to repeat the second group 10 times because we have 10 people as well. So if I run this, what we get is this data where we have our groups first and second, and these are their values. So we're going to use two different packages here. We're going to use the ggplot package, which is actually ggplot2. We're going to use the hmis package as well. Don't forget to load those. Now the first thing we need to do is set up our plots. We're going to do this with the aesthetic in ggplot. We're going to say x equals our group, and then y equals our values, and then our data equals our plot data frame. So if we run this, we just get an empty plot. The next thing we want to do is we're going to use the hmis package now. We're going to use stat underscore summary, where we want our function to be a mean, and then we want our geom to be a bar. So if we do that, we get this plot here, which is just two very simple bar means. So let's add those error bars. So we're going to use stat summary again. So what we're going to do is we're going to put fun.data equals mean underscore CL underscore normal. Then we want our geom to equal our error bar. And then we are going to preemptively just change the width of it to 0.5, which is just how long horizontally these error bars are. If we run that, then we get this, which is our plots with error bars. But let's make it a little bit nicer. Let's first off get rid of that background. I don't want that gray gridded background. So I'm going to use the theme classic, and suddenly that is gone. So the next thing we're going to want to do is expand our y-axis so that we don't have this gap here. So I'm going to do that above the theme classic. It doesn't matter though. So I'm going to say scale underscore y underscore continuous. Then I'm going to say expand it to the 0, 0 mark. And if I do that, we lost that gap there. Next thing, let's make it a little bit more colorful. So we're going to go back to aesthetic, and we're going to say our fill, which is filling the bars with color, equals group. So it's going to make it different colors depending on which group they're in. And what we're going to see that turn out to be is the same thing, but with color. But we have this legend that we don't want because it's redundant with the x-axis. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a theme. We're going to say legend position equals none. And all of that together means we have a bar plot with error bars.